The government is looking to engage public-private sector partnership to carry out some necessary upgrades in the historic Fox Hill community. While addressing a branch meeting in his constituency this week, the area MP, the Honourable Fred Mitchell, gave details of the upgrade.
A new method of providing the necessary capital and work needed for government to develop communities without having to increase the debt. Member of Parliament for Fox Hill, the Honourable Fred Mitchell, announced the engagement of a public-private partnership to upgrade infrastructure in the community.
This Fox Hill Parade needs an upgrade. It's been a couple of decades before it's had a proper upgrade. So as the community centre needs to be finished, what the Prime Minister suggested, along with the Minister of Works and Deputy Prime Minister, is that we look to public-private partnership as a mechanism for doing that. Bahamas Striping has come along and done an analysis and made some suggestions to us. So those proposals are before the government now, and should they be accepted, then we'll be able to move forward. And it'll unfold over the course of a period of time.
Minister Mitchell says the most pressing matter is the community centre's air conditioning installation, particularly since the Inter-American Development Bank has partnered with the project to provide funding for the building. But the scope of works, he noted, extends beyond just the Fox Hill community.
I'm hoping that my negotiating skills, my skills in persuasion, will have the government move to accept the proposals of the PPP and then move forward to finishing the project. And it's not just, people think it's just central Fox Hill, but, the fellas in Eastwood, for example, need an upgrade with their basketball courts. You've got East Park Estates, which has a huge park which needs to be developed. And so all of these areas need upliftment and development, and it seems to me that that's a fair model because they can do it more quickly and then catch up on the back end.
With high praises for the Bahamian-owned Bahamas Striping Group of companies, who has partnered with government before to stripe and light roads on Family Island, Minister Mitchell says it speaks volumes that government can partner with local companies whose reputation and ability to operate with excellence are evident.
The people who run this company are two very well-developed businessmen, and they've done well. They're down the Turks and Caicos Islands now, for example, doing infrastructural work there. So the reputation of the company is good. They've been very adept at being able to keep themselves afloat in both the bad times and the good times. And I think as a young Bahamian company, they should be supported. So it says a lot to answer your question, and I hope they can get the support.
Bahamas Striping Group of companies is one of the government's biggest success stories, having started under the Ministry of Youth Self-Starter program years ago. They were among the first group to initiate the program. Since then, the company, which started with capital of $5,000, has turned into an industry leader, training young people and developing new skills. The company is now embarking on international contracts. Clint Watson, ZNS Network News.